This is part two. We're now continuing the earlier video because Nurse Criminal left. She can't go rafting with me today because her neck is hurt. And so I'm going to have to go by myself. But anyway, getting back to that video that I saw, okay? Now, the story with that is that this black guy, okay, got in a fight with his girlfriend. And like an idiot, his lawyer pleads him in front of this what appears to me to be a white female judge who probably has no interaction with black people at all. She's probably never dealt with a black person in her life in like an environment that the black person was comfortable in. You know, she might have dealt with a black person in court or might have dealt with a black person in the federal office buildings or the state, or the county courthouse where everybody's all tight-faced, and she probably has no understanding at all about black people. All right. Let me tell you something. This is like super funny because I was thinking about this yesterday. And the Nurse Criminal yesterday, she's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, I thought something funny. I was playing Boca Jets. We're on the 135-pound team. Coach Castor and Coach Beals. Okay. So anyway, we have to make this trip to Tampa. Okay. And I'm one of the running backs, and Booty is one of the Michael Chambers. By that time, we were calling Booty Michael Chambers. Okay. And Michael Chambers played football at Appalachian State. Okay. And Brian Fieldhouse was the fullback. Okay. And Mark Neville was the quarterback. Ray Clay Olson, Bill Standish was the receiver. John Smeltzer, Kevin Thomas. Phil Green. We had everybody on that team. Okay, and I'm leaving people out, but whatever. What I'm just trying to say. Kenny Mathis was on. Everybody was on that team. All right, and so we're getting ready to go to Tampa. Okay, and we're gonna stay in this to play this game, and we're gonna stay in this hotel. And keep in mind, there's like two black guys on this team. Okay, Michael Chambers and a big guy. I think it was number 5. He was a lineman, and I can't think of his name. But anyway, so we're getting ready to go. We get like the bed assignments, and freaking, Michael Chambers, is sleeping with me in the same bed. So I'm like freaking from private school, I freaking but I played Boca Jets, for before and stuff, it's like whatever. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. So I'm like running up to Booty. He's over there talking to Coach Castor, Coach Beals. I run over to Booty. I'm like, hey, Booty, we're gonna be bunkmates. Dorfman and freaking Animals playing cards, fellas. And I hear Booty going, "Man, I don't want to sleep with Cam Ferguson." So it's just, and I'm like, "Mom," turn right around, go away. It's like, it's so funny to me because there's 20 white guys, and there's probably one black guy was making the trip, and then you would think that the white kid would be like, "Man, I don't want to sleep with the black kid." And it's just and the black guy's like, "Man, anybody but Cam Ferguson." It's just freaking funny as hell to me, But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this, okay? And here's another story about that. By the way, this is crazy. This is another funny story just about how things go. But it was the last play of that game in Tampa, and Mark Neville got hurt. So they put in Booty at quarterback, okay? And so we're in the huddle, all right? And Booty was raised over there, on that area that we call Pearl City, okay? Which is by the Boca Jets practice fields, you got to go down a little bit on Glades or Dixie, but it's near there. And so Booty gets in the huddle, and it's like, he calls something like, we're used to Mark Neville calling the plays, and Booty is black, so he gets something. He's like, he called a play, And you're like, blah, 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 blah. And I don't know who it was, Fieldhouse or somebody was like, it was a bunch of confusion. There was a fight like the play before. It was confusion. There was like hardly no time. Booty gets in there, calls a play. No one can understand what. None of us white kids understood a word he said. Fieldhouse or somebody goes, what did he call? I'm like, Yabba Dabba Doo on one. And so then we like get up and he hikes the ball. And I think it's a sweep. I think I'm getting the ball on a sweep. But he doesn't give it to me. So I'm now running out to the side. And I'm like, Booty, Booty. And so Booty freaking throws it over to me, right? I catch it. Now I've got it. It's the last play of the game. So I'm thinking, I'm going to whip this damn thing downfield as far as I can. And I see that big offensive lineman that we had. He already had a full beard. I can't think of his name. And I see him down there, but when you're a quarterback, you just see crazy crap, people coming all, to kill you, And so I just take it and I whip it as hard as I could at him. It was a big, he caught it. It was a big mess, but we didn't get a first down or anything. The time ended and the game was over. And I remember like Bill Standish like freaking coming up to me and going like, I was wide open in the end zone. Why didn't you throw it? I was like, where the hell were you? I didn't see you. It was so funny. But anyway, like, and my dad ate at the senior nutritional place. And so it's for indigent people. Of course, my dad's a multimillionaire, but he ate there anyway. And we go there, and so we're gonna sit down. He's like, don't sit there. That guy over there, all he does is brag. He's a bragger. And some black guy's over there, and my dad's pissed off at him. Because he's a bragger. He'll go, and my dad does the invitation, and he goes, Crawford, now Crawford, I have them Duke doctors look at me, Crawford. You go to Dr. Frankenstein, have him put Sir Hand's head back on you. I'm going to go to the Duke doctors and have them fix me. So he's always bragging about how those Duke doctors are operating on him and fixing him up, and I've got a shitty doctor. And so anyway, I'm like, Dad, yeah, you got a shitty doctor because you don't pay for anything. Yeah. So anyhow, all I'm trying to say is this, okay? I'm not stupid enough to go walking through Pearl City and ringing on doorbells and saying, hi, how are you? Super day, huh? Okay, because you'd get your ass kicked. But if one of my like black friends was there, he'd probably say, Cameron, get the hell out of here. You're going to get your butt kicked. Or he would say, or if you're in an environment where you're playing football, everybody is just going to be calm and so it's going to be cool there. So everybody's just going to be just a normal, funny person, just hang out. It depends on where you are. But like if you're a judge and you don't have an understanding of black people, then you need to get your ass off the freaking bench and go do something else. 3 years you gave this guy, ruined his college basketball career, ruined his whole life over what? We know it was an argument at the minimum with his girlfriend. Maybe he pushed her. You know what? Those things happen. They're not right, but those things happen. If she gets on the stand and testifies as to his character and says this was out of the ordinary, okay, this was just an anomaly. This was just a one-time incident. It's not indicative of his behavior or his character. And that judge gave him 3 years and ruined his life. Then she needs to be removed from the bench. And I'm sorry, but that's exactly how I feel about it. And, I'm not sitting here. Again, you can understand what I'm trying to tell you here. All right? Okay, so anyway, let me just do this one song. I've been picking this for Nurse Criminal. It's the same song, but I'm picking it now. I used to run from my past. World got to spinning so fast. Run from the future now. Trying to be a simple man. Run as fast as I can. But I want to slow down. So laugh if you want to. Call me a backwoods fool. I ain't taking this ride. So go on ahead and go. Let me out by the side of the road. All I want to do is go on home. All I want to do is go on home. Anyway, y'all have a great day today. I'll talk to you later.